So you wrote recently about how you've had like a complicated relationship with music. Can you tell us a bit about that?
Sure. Why not? So music has always been like the thing that I always knew I wanted to do and like go into ever since I was really young. But I was so excited when I got accepted into the music program at Humber. And then I think once it became kind of like real life for me, I shut down. And I think the idea of how hard it actually is kind of got into my head. And then I thought that I wasn't going to be able to like see the people that I love or like live where I do. And I thought I would have to kind of like uproot my entire life and like just be alone. And then I was a little bit stressed about that. So I stopped writing. I stopped doing music for a while. I mean, I was still gigging because that's how I make my money through my gigs. But I kind of just like, if it wasn't me working, I wasn't doing it for fun.
Hello, Jessica.
Hello.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
This is so exciting. So you've been posting recently about your travels out west.
Yes.
Do you want to tell us a bit about that?
I'd love to. My boyfriend Jordan and I just came back a few weeks ago. We were out west for, I think, 9 or 10 days. So we flew into Vancouver. We spent the weekend there. And then on Canada Day, the Monday, we drove to Banff. Spent the week there. Went to Lake Louise, obviously.
So
and then
nice.
it was stunning. And then we ended at Stampede in Calgary and then came back.
I saw that, the Calgary
That was fun.
Stampede. That was exciting, especially, for someone who likes country music. Yeah. Was it, everything that people say it is?
It was kind of like the X, like in Toronto,
Okay.
but everyone was wearing cowboy boots.
The cowboy version.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys post the cutest stuff
Thank
together.
you.
Love it.
Thanks.
Love it, everything. How long have you... Tell us a bit about your relationship.
We just celebrated 5 years.
5 years. That's so exciting. How did
Thank
you
you.
guys meet?
He's going to hate me for saying this, so he slid into my DMs.
No way.
No, he always says before it was a thing.
Yeah.
He slid into my Twitter DMs, but we went to the same high school.
Yeah.
So we kind of knew of each other when we were going to school, but he messaged me after he graduated. I think he was in his first year of college, and we just we talked for a while, and then we started dating before I went into the 12th grade.
Wow. That is so funny. I love it. So how'd you get into country music in general? This is a specific genre.
In first year at Humber College, I was put in the country ensemble, and I was a little stressed just because it was never my thing. But then after that, I kind of fell in love with it, and I've just been doing it ever since.
So you were actually thrown into the country.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so you said you were kind of thrown into the whole country music genre, but was there anything that made you fall in love with country? Like after you were already doing it, you were like, yes, this is where I want to be.
I just love the realness of it, and I love all the people that are in it, and there's no competitive aspect, which I think was one of the things that kind of threw me off about music was like everyone's trying to be better than each other. And I guess in country music, everyone's lifting each other up and it's not competitive, and like you have a good community of people. But I also love the realness of it and all the instruments, and I love like the writing and how you kind of tell a story. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Tell us a bit about your band.
I met most of them at Humber. Like my bass player, guitar, everyone's from Humber except for my one guitar player who I met through a friend. But he also went to Humber just not the same time as I did. So technically we all met at Humber, but
Just not at the same time.
2 of the members were roommates before I was in the program. Yeah.
So you wrote recently about how you've had like a complicated relationship with music. Can you tell us a bit about that?
Sure. Why not? So music has always been like the thing that I always knew I wanted to do and like go into ever since I was really young. But I was so excited when I got accepted into the music program at Humber. And then I think once it became kind of like real life for me, I shut down. And I think the idea of how hard it actually is kind of got into my head. And then I thought that I wasn't going to be able to like see the people that I love or like live where I do. And I thought I would have to kind of like uproot my entire life and like just be alone. And then I was a little bit stressed about that. So I stopped writing. I stopped doing music for a while. I mean, I was still gigging because that's how like I make my money through my gigs. But I kind of just like, if it wasn't me working, I wasn't doing it for fun. And so then in third year, I met a whole bunch of people that were in the same boat as I am. And we kind of talked and stuff. And then like I put my band together in third year, and it kind of helped having people and like that understand where I'm coming from and people that want to do what I want to do. And it kind of like flipped the switch back on for me. So now I'm really, really excited about what's going to be happening in the future. And I'm writing all the time again, and I'm doing it for fun instead of just doing it for work. Yeah.
Yeah. So, wow. And do you have any future plans you can tell us about?
Yeah, I in my fourth year, I'm going to my fourth year at Humber. I'm going to be doing a recording project. So I'm hopefully going to be able to put that out in the summer next year. And I want to try and get as much recorded as I can. But yeah, I have a few.
That's so great. Yeah. So when you're talking about the gigs you do, like outside of school, is that with your band or is that
some of it is
solo?
I perform like in the area in Caledon. I perform at the Caledon Inn every Tuesday unless it's raining during the summer. And then I'm also at the Royal Ambassador twice a month, the last Saturday and first Friday of the month.
That's so exciting. So why don't you tell us a bit about the song you're going to sing for us today?
Yeah. So it's called Cold Coffee. I wrote it, I think, in April of this year. Or no, I'm lying. I wrote it maybe in February of this year. I'm thinking back now because I played it for my songwriting class. Yeah. But it's about a few different situations, but I wrote it all like really, really quick. Kind of like when you get in the zone and then like you just keep going and then ended up with a song. But I wrote it, quickly about a few different situations. Yeah.
What's the underlying kind of theme? What's
I don't know. I kind of want people to interpret it as they will when they hear it. Instead, I mean, when I wrote it, I was not having the best day. So when I play it, I kind of try and channel that.
Yeah.
But I don't try and like put forth an emotion that I want people to have when they listen to my music. I'd rather them interpret it and take it as they will instead. Yeah.
All right. Well, I just want to say thank you so much for being here with us today, answering all these questions. Yeah. We love getting to know you.
I love being here.
So, upcoming, you will see Jessica's song, Cold Coffee. Stay tuned for that.
Tastes like cold coffee on a rainy Monday morning. You sound like you've forgotten how it feels to have somebody. Rain freezes and it turns into snow, almost as fast as it took him to go. Now you taste like cold coffee on a snowy Monday morning. You've got both hands in the air, driving down the coast, but you're going nowhere. You've got your head in the clouds, the sky fades from orange, the sun's going down. Your walls have been up since the first time you were